My name is Steve Coburn, and my brother and I want to take on Mantracker. People always ask us when we started climbing, and we always say, we never started climbing, we were born into climbing. We were sleeping on the side of mountains by the time we were 7 years old, and not even that could stop us. Every summer for 2 months we'd say goodbye to the city and live in the mountains. That's just the way it was. By the time we were in our early teens, we were climbing some of the highest mountains in the Canadian Rockies, and we haven't looked back since. In our mid-teens, we spent 2 weeks crossing the entire Grand Canyon. We spent another 2 weeks climbing the highest peaks in Colorado. So why do we want to take on Mantracker?
Because we can.
So is what we do dangerous? Well, it can be, but we grew up doing this. We spend years researching routes. We have the best equipment available, and most importantly, we have no problem putting our lives in each other's hands. We may have grown up hating each other, but now we push each other harder than we could ever push ourselves. I'll never forget our little bonding moment that we had on the summit of Mount Stephen. With over 6,000 feet down on either side, we both knew there was no room for error. I'm sure glad that the helmet camera captured it, because I'm sure not going back anytime soon.
We've overcome extreme challenges and enjoyed many successes. In March 2010, my son Xander entered the world, so I can't take as many risks as I used to. Now I'm looking forward to taking my little boy to the same mountains my brother and I grew up in. We live for a challenge, to face adversity and overcome the barriers in your way. Going with your brother, you have to find a balance between competing and cooperating, pushing and supporting. It's what makes us stronger than the rest and the biggest challenge Mantracker's ever had.
Let me get out of here. It's a bad place to be.